Good morning, it's Carrie from Apollo. This morning we are going to make crab stuffed mushroom dip. I love stuffed mushrooms, but you don't get much yield out of the work that you do for a mushroom because everybody takes 1 or 5, and then you just don't have so much. So let's make it into a dip, and it kind of goes a little farther, and it's fun. All right, so I've got a 16-ounce pack of mushrooms that I sliced and chopped up, sauteed them with a little bit of olive oil and garlic. So this is on the side here. I've got 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese softened. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of sour cream to this. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper. I have dried parsley and dried chives. You can use fresh if you have it. I didn't, so I'm using this. Mix this together. This is just an easy one to take anywhere. I want to do this entire month. I'm going to do appetizers, holiday appetizers. They're my favorite thing. We can just, my family for holidays, we can just eat appetizers. We don't even need a meal. I'm going to add some lemon zest. Again, wash your lemon. Make sure that you're just getting the outside part and don't go too far into the white. So it does not have the same flavor. It'll be a little bitey for you. Oh, it smells so good. I think it's like a tablespoon. All right. Now I'm going to add a can of lump crab meat. Now this is the recipe calls for 2 cans. I'm just going to use 1 for the demo. I didn't want to buy 2. So, got that. And then the last thing is some shredded cheese. I'm using Monterey Jack. If you want mozzarella, you could use that. I would say one of the 2. You could even put Parmesan, would be okay. I'm just going to add about 8 ounces of this block, which is maybe about half of it. Okay, I'm gonna freshly grate it because it's gonna just melt nicer. Those bagged shredded cheeses, they don't melt as well. All right, so I'm gonna put this in and then just mix this up. And now I wanna kind of do it a little bit gently. You don't wanna break that crab meat up too much. Oh, it smells really good. The lemon and the crab together, this smells good. All right, now I'm gonna add to this the mushrooms. I've let that cool a little bit. And like I said, I sauteed these in a little bit of olive oil, garlic, the chopped up fresh mushrooms, and salt and pepper. Ooh, I don't want to lose that one. All right, so I'm gonna get this into a casserole pan. I'm using this glass pie pan. I had it here at school. We have a lot of metal here. I don't have a lot of glass, and I thought this would look nicer in glass. I realize a pie pan probably isn't, the correct thing to put this in, but again, it's gonna work. I sprayed it slightly. Boy, this smells good. All right, so I sprayed this pan slightly. I'm just gonna put this out. Smooth that a little bit. All right, almost done. To this, I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs over the top. This is just gonna give it a nice little crunch. And the rest of the olive oil that I had from the sauteing the mushrooms. And we're gonna pop this into an oven. I don't know, 350. We'll give it 25-30 minutes, and we'll be right back. Well, this is just out of the oven. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is our crab stuffed mushroom dip. I had some green onion left from last week, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on top. It makes it look pretty. So to dip, you could use any crackers. You could use a tortilla chip, a baguette, which is what the recipe calls for, slicing it, adding some olive oil and toasting it so that's nice and crunchy and thick. But this is our crab stuffed mushroom dip, great for the holidays. This and all the recipes are at ApolloCareerCenter.com, and First Edition will be right back.